Time now for Something You Should Know, brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. That is also something you should know. You can put your retirement plan on the gold standard. Genesis Gold Group is the only IRA backed by physical gold and silver. Learn more and get a free gold and silver guide at GenesisGoldIRA.com. Excited for a comedy call right now with very funny comedian Jessica Michelle Singelton, and she is going to make her way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota on October 11th. First of all, welcome to the phone here, and I'm excited to chat with you, but have you been to South Dakota before?
You know what? I actually have been to Sioux Falls. God, it was like 2016 on a long road trip. I probably shouldn't say this. There used to be a comedy club there.
Yeah.
And I did a weekend there, and then they shut down the weekend after I left.
Well.
But the shows were great. They were packed, and the audiences were incredible. So that I was like, wait, what?
That part was a coincidence.
What happened?
No.
I understand if there was no one there, but what's going on?
So you had a sold out crowd, and you shut them down in the best possible way.
Yeah, it was such a funny. I was like, this feels ominous, but the people were great. I grew up in Anchorage, Alaska, which is obviously far away, but it's a very just real working class, good. You can like talk to your neighbor. You could ask a stranger for directions. People, and that's the vibe I got from the crowd. You could say any jokes. Everyone could laugh at everything. And so I'm very excited to be coming back.
Yeah, very few people here have bodies in their basement. I mean, very few. So,
well, if at least one person comes out, I feel like that'll be just good press.
No, it'll be really good. We're excited to have you here Friday, October 11th at the Icon Event Hall and Lounge. And that is a good place for a comedy show. So I think you're going to love the space. For people who have not had a chance to see you, and when you're not shutting down comedy clubs, how would you describe your humor? What type of do you get compared to another comic, or how would you describe you?
You know, I'm trying to think who I get compared to the most. I don't know. I'm a little observational. It's personal. If you like dirty jokes, they're not all dirty, but I do get dirty. So if you hate that, that's worth knowing. Kind of dark humor and more like societal observations about just the things we all do in daily life. And
nice.
Yeah, I've been compared to such a variety of comics that it's bizarre, from Nikki Glaser to Bill Burr to Sam Kinison and Robin Williams. So
I love it. That's quite a swath. That's very good. I love that.
I'll take it. I will take it.
Like if Jeff Dunham...
silly.
It's like if Jeff Dunham didn't have any puppets. It's like that. If Carrot Top used no props.
If one of Jeff's puppets just became sentient, left the group, and started their own act, probably.
Oh, I love it. No, that is awesome. Well, the show is coming up in Sioux Falls. Tickets are available now. I'm going to make it easy for people to find those tickets, but I encourage people to get out and check out the show. And this is part of a tour. You're not flying here just for this. You're like kind of going all over the Midwest doing a bunch of fun shows, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll be coming in from Omaha the night before. Then I'm headed to Fargo, North Dakota, which that'll be a first for me. I'm bouncing around all over. I'll be in Montana a little bit later. So it's been a fun year of going to I've been intentionally trying to go to the kind of like slightly smaller cities that maybe don't get as much, because it's, we need fun there too.
Absolutely, we need fun here.
Needs more laughs.
We do. We need as many laughs as we can get. Now, you said you're from Anchorage, Alaska, but when we were chatting, you said you live in Los Angeles now. Those two communities are almost identical, aren't they?
It's the same thing. There's fake boobs everywhere you go. No.
No,
it was quite a culture shock.
I was going to say, that would have to be quite a difference, because I've never been to Anchorage. My sister lived there for a while. I should have gone to visit, but from what I've been told, it is quite a different pace than something like a Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah. It's much... it's so funny, because growing up in Anchorage, I thought, I live in a big city. And then I'm like, that was a small town. What? Yeah. It's just very, your neighbor there, and people get along. You can get across town in 20 minutes, and you can't get a mile in 20 minutes in Los Angeles. And if you look at your neighbors, they're like, what do you want from me?
So what was it that brought you to LA? Was there like a job opportunity that took you there, or you just wanted to be there? Why did you end up there?
I wanted to do stand-up comedy. I was in college. It was my senior year, and I did an open mic, and it went really well. And for some reason, I thought you had to go to New York or LA, and it was literally the aversion from being in Alaskan weather for so long. I was like, I'm going to go to LA and try to do comedy. So I just came out here. I worked for a few years for a nonprofit helping blind and visually impaired children. And then as the snowball built, I, eventually went to do stand-up full time. And here I present.
And the thing that's cool, it's working, or you probably wouldn't still be there, right?
Yeah, no. The minute this stops working, it is so expensive here. I am gone. I will probably be in Sioux Falls. I'm on my way, guys. I'll be looking at real estate when I get there, just in case things take a nosedive.
Well, we are excited to have you here. And if people would like to follow your journey, which social media is like the one that you say is the best for you?
You know what? If you go on Facebook or Instagram, they're probably neck and neck. So just look for @JMS Comedy on whichever your favorite is.
And I just, as I was clicking on here to see, Jessica Michelle Singelton, I see that you have an IMDb page, and there's a couple of credits on here where you've had a chance to do kind of some fun things, haven't you?
Yeah, I've gotten to do some really fun things. I actually very recently shot. It's in post production, so it probably won't be out till next year. But a horror movie with some really great people who actually they have a movie that is out, I guess, on the 4th this weekend. It's called Little Bites. It's in select theaters. So it was produced by Cher. It's directed by Spider One, who is he's in Power Man 5000. He does a ton of horror movies. He's incredible. It was so much fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to check that out as well. We're excited to have you in Sioux Falls. Welcome. And I see the picture on here. I was clicking to see. I was like, I wonder if I went to that show, the one that, caused the comedy club to get shut down when she was here. So.
I can't believe that's the story I just told you. I just remembered, and I was like, that was so weird. It was so fun. What happened?
Well, I have seen you before, but never in person. I've just seen videos online, and you were very, very funny, and I'm excited to see you in person when you're in Sioux Falls. Thank you for taking the time to chat.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
Jessica Michelle Singelton, going to see if we can shut down another comedy facility. So,
just kidding. I do. At the end of comedy.
No, it's going to be great. And we are excited to see her. If you would like to, I've got a link to her page and all of her stuff, all of that, at facebook.com/Sioux Falls Comedy.
And something you should know.
Something You Should Know is brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Put your retirement plan on the gold standard. Get a free gold and silver guide now at GenesisGoldIRA.com.